Okay. Hi everybody and welcome to my channel. I am Kayla Logan. You can find me on Instagram at Kayla Logan Blog. So I got a ton of requests on Instagram actually like an hour ago to make this video. So instead of having to answer all these DMs, I'm just going to make this video and launch it quickly about the shit bloggers get for free. End of story. That's what this video is about. I'm going to fill you in on all the stuff that bloggers get for free. So, I think that there is this misconception about what bloggers pay for and what's gifted to them and what's an advertisement. And I thought on my feed that I was really clear about when companies send me products and when I get things for free and so forth. Turns out that is not the case. A lot of you are still really unaware of this whole industry and what happens. And I forget that because I'm in social media. People I talk to are in social media, so they all understand what's actually happening. It's the same thing that happens with, like, say, product placement in television or marketing. Okay, so what's happening is, you know how companies used to pay a lot of money to have print placements for marketing in magazines and newspapers, then you've got commercials. There's all these different types of marketing. And now today, I think is probably one of the biggest forms of marketing would be influencer marketing. So that would be working with bloggers and influencers, YouTubers, Instagram models, you name it, right? So they're now redirecting some of their budgets and marketing funds to go towards influencers. And that's where ads come in. Okay, so when you see someone on Instagram and they have put hashtag ad or partner, usually partner and ad are the same thing. That means they are getting paid. Okay, they set their rate depending on the amount of followers they have, what their engagement rate is, and what they bring to the table. I've been told, and I don't know if this is true, but for every 10,000 followers, you can charge $100. But then again, if you have a very specific audience and you can offer something that other influencers can't, then you can value yourself based on that. There's no actual science on what you charge a company. But anyway, so they have a person who will negotiate the terms and prices with you. So you can have this whole conversation, you say your rate, and then they'll come back with what they're willing to pay because of the budget, even though they'll pay another influencer who has more followers than you more money. But that's not what we're getting at here. Someone asked me if they're getting paid to promote that product, do they also get the product for free? Yes. So with an ad, what normally happens is a company will send you the product that they want to promote, okay? That may be makeup, leggings, skincare, food, it doesn't matter. They send you that one product they want to promote. They can tell you what date it needs to be put out, what time. They may even go so far as wanting to approve the photo. So you have to shoot the whole campaign. You know, this is after they've come up with a concept of what you should be doing and they've given you guidelines on what's allowed and what they kind of want to see. And you have to send them the photo for their approval, and sometimes even the caption of what you're going to say, what hashtags you're going to use, they may have to approve that as well. On top of that, some companies, majority of them, will want you to sign a contract stipulating exactly what is expected of you and what consequences will happen if you do not fulfill those obligations. Okay, some companies don't. Some companies just an email. Sometimes, I'm really fortunate for the companies that I work, so I won't work with a company that I do not believe in, that I wouldn't use. That just doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't fit. My whole thing is that I'm authentic and honest and real. So if I can't honestly share a product that I want or that I'm going to use, then like it doesn't fit. It doesn't make sense for me. So I've been really lucky with the campaigns I've been given. They don't give me deadlines. They just say we want to post in March. I usually get lowballed for how much money I'm given compared to other people. Anyways, that's a whole other thing. So let's say we want this in March, we want to feature, say, this beauty line. Just mention what it does and just include maybe these couple sentences, but make it you, talk about you. And they haven't asked for like photo approval or caption approval for me or even a date and time. It all depends on the campaign. There's also campaigns that are multiple. So I've had one where you sign a campaign and that could be for 3 months. So in March you do a photo, in April, in June, and then you do it for 3 months straight. Some campaigns can be a year long. Some campaigns can be thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. Like the amount of money that is in marketing is insane, okay guys? Like there's money out there. Anyways, So that's for ads. So if you see partner or ad, they were paid and given the product for free, okay? Now, not everyone, when it comes to advertising and ads, is ethical. I don't know if they truly believe in that product. I know some bloggers that will just promote whatever the fuck they want to make a buck, okay? That's not everyone, but there are some people like that. They don't even touch the product, okay? And they just promote it and take a photo and make it look pretty. I don't know. It just is what it is. That's why you have to kind of trust the influencers and have a rapport with them and a connection. I think going through people's stories and watching them really help. So getting back to what bloggers get for free. Everything. No, okay. Sorry, I like zoned out. Okay, so hotels. When you see a blogger showing you the hotel room that they got, like look at the living room, like how much space there is. I love this bed, it's so comfy. This shower is amazing. And the best thing to notice it is when they are tagging. When they are tagging that hotel. Oh, and if you see hashtags, the moment you see specific hashtags of that hotel that's been created, you know that was free. Okay? So a lot of the times when these bloggers are taking you on trips, even to Mexico, even around the world to Europe, and you're seeing these hashtags with the tagging of the hotel or the resort, that was a free trip, okay? A lot of the times too, when you're staying at a hotel, they want it to be the best experience possible for the blogger influencer. So a lot of the food, a lot of the gifts, all the gifts that you see on their bed when they walk in, any kind of gift bags, a lot of the products you see them promoting from the resorts, those are usually free. Okay, it's handed to them. Someone was asking before too, why do you get all this stuff for free? It's marketing, it's advertising. They want to make money from you. They want to make money on your audience. That's just how it is. That's what the goal is from this. Okay, so you have hotels. When you see bloggers tag the tourism sites like Visit Mexico, that usually means the tourist department of that country has given them a free trip to wherever it is. So like for instance, when you see like, I don't know, at Puerto Rico, hashtag, or at Visit Puerto Rico, hashtag Visit Puerto Rico, hashtag Explore Travels, blah, 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 blah. That means that the tourist board of that country stepped on with the blogger and they made an agreement behind closed doors to what they would offer this blogger to come to their country, okay? This could have been free flights. This could have been a free hotel and all their meals. This could have been excursions. It could have been a lot. There's a lot of money that's being handed out. And it's not even a lot of money because a lot of this stuff doesn't cost very much to give to someone, but the marketing that these companies and cities and corporations get from it is thousands of dollars worth, okay? So it's usually more in the benefit of them to give something for free versus paying. Anyways. Okay, so yeah, a lot of trips. When you see bloggers go away on vacations together and they go to resorts, those are all fucking free. Those are all free. Sometimes you may even get paid to go on the vacation. It just depends, okay? So all free, all those excursions, all the food, all the amazingness, free, 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 free. The trick to see if something's free is who they tag and the hashtags. That always tells me. If someone is doing an unboxing and they do not say, I bought this, I paid for this, and they're opening on camera and it's an unboxing, it's fucking free. Okay? It's always free. Unless I state that I paid for this. Look what I bought today, and I say those words, and I've seen other bloggers do that too. I bought this. Then it's free. All that stuff you see in the stories, free, okay? I knew someone, and the amount of free stuff they would get in a day was like next level. And that's with a lot of bloggers. They work with PR companies who manage so many clients. It could be anywhere from 5 to 10 to 20 to 30. And they have new launches all the time, right? So, you know when you guys see launches coming out on TV or in Sephora? Well, they want to market that, right? So they're not just marketing through advertisements like on Instagram or Facebook or on television or magazines or wherever it may be. They're marketing through influencers now. So every product launch you see is normally sent out to a bunch of influencers for free, and then you have some that get paid to show it as well, depending on how that fits with their audience. So you see what I'm getting at? So every friggin' launch of a product, influencers are getting for free. So bloggers don't want to show you that because they don't want it to seem like they're bragging about all the stuff they get, because some people have rooms upon rooms filled with just free stuff, okay? Like we're talking like, I think it could be up to like 10 to 20 shipments in one day for some bloggers. It's a lot of stuff. It's a lot, and I think it's kind of overwhelming too, but I think that people don't want to really show you what happens behind the scenes, because I don't know if they're worried if people get jealous or if it just seems like they're gloating, or I'm not sure. I don't know, but like it's a lot of shit. When you see people go to events, free. When they bring stuff back from the event, free. So when you go to those events in the city and you're like showing like, oh, look what they have here. This is so amazing. Like, I love this new skincare line. Like, oh, I can't wait to try it. They probably got a bag after the event with like at least $100 worth of stuff. Like I went to an event in Toronto and the bag we calculated, and this wasn't like a huge event, was worth $500 of stuff in there. Okay, so every time you see influencers going to events, they're being gifted stuff from that event because they want them to try them out. So a lot of companies will send a lot of free stuff in hopes that an influencer will show them. Okay, because think about it. You've got influencers who have 1 million followers. So if they show one product, not sponsored, okay, they show this product, Nivea, which a Toronto company does represent them, firm, they show this, they could sell thousands upon thousands upon thousands of dollars worth of this cream by one Instagram story. So that's what's happening here. I know a blogger and she's an ambassador of the company, and by promoting this one company, I'm not gonna say what type of company, I'm gonna say what kind of person, because I know them and I respect this person, but she sold over $50,000 in one day of this one product, okay? That's in a couple hours. So the power of influencers is really strong, and companies recognize that now, and the Toronto market is growing a lot. So brands are hopping on board for that, okay? So that's free. So we have the stuff here sent free. I guess I could actually show behind me. Free. This was all sent to me for free. All of that too, all free. Okay, can you see me? Okay, so all of that stuff is free. Then you have the clothing that comes for free too. Okay, so a lot of bloggers will be like, oh my God, I didn't even know this was coming, and this is so amazing. So there are packages. Oh, I'll be back. Okay. Sorry, my grandma came home. Okay, so what was I getting at? I'm so classy. That's totally why I don't have a boyfriend. I'm just okay. Did I even brush my teeth? Okay, so what I was getting at is like, you know when bloggers are like, oh my God, I had no idea they were sending me this. Okay, sometimes that's true. Majority of the time it's not. Like for instance, when Smash Test sends me their rompers, they send me the catalog for the spring preview. So bloggers will get to see the spring previews of things, the summer previews, the winter previews, whatever previews there are, and they ask them, what style do you like, what size are you? Same with shoes. So they kind of pick it out and have an idea, because how's they getting their shoe size and stuff? Same with a lot of the lingerie you see me pick. I picked it out ahead of time and they send it to me for free. And we've negotiated how many pieces they're willing to send and what I will potentially give them in return. So that's all pre-arranged. There are companies though, like for instance, when I work with Fenty Savage, I'm an ambassador, and they send me stuff every month and I don't know what they're sending me. And that's kind of exciting to me too, and I like that. If you're working with a lot of PR firms and there's launches, for the launches you won't know what they're sending you. It just kind of shows up at your door. Yeah, so what bloggers get for free? What don't they get for free? I think that's actually the better question, is what don't they get for free? So we have hotels, we have resort stays. Like for instance, I'm trying to plan a trip to Nova Scotia and Montreal. So I already secured a hotel in Montreal for free. I'm looking at securing one in Nova Scotia right now. Then restaurants. Restaurants, you can get restaurants for free. I pitched restaurants in the past. All you have to do is write a blog article. Pretty much anything that you want for free, just write a blog article on, or say they'll give them publicity. If you see it, okay, here's a good indication. If you see someone promoting it on a story, there's usually an agreement in place. And that doesn't mean a signed agreement. That just means they could have had a discussion like, hey, I'll do your hair for free if you promote it on social media. Now, I don't pay full price for my hair. I pay a very small amount for my hair. That is how I am able to afford my hair, because this kind of hair can cost quite a bit of money. But yeah, so I have agreements with people like that. Nails can be another one. It's anything. It could be eyebrows. It could be waxing. I've had deals with waxing companies. Literally anything you think of. If they're not saying that they're paying for it and it's on their story, it's probably free. And I know that sounds crazy. Okay, when you see bloggers go on like little like weekend trips, free. If you see them doing like tours around cities, free. Transportation can be free. When you see them trying out new cars, free. When you see them like promoting their car that they took on a road trip, free, given to them. Anything that they pretty much promote is usually free unless they tell you otherwise. I'm trying to think, what am I missing here? Glasses, sunglasses. Anything is free. Gym memberships, like I just had a hot yoga studio offer me a 6 months gym membership, athletic wear, anything that they can hand out. Okay, look at it this way. Anything that someone can make money off of you for publicity, it's free. You just have to come to an agreement. And also, you can also charge them money for that too. Like, oh, I'll show it on my stories, but you have to pay me this much for my story. Is it still recording? Yeah, it is. Spa trips can be free. What else? Planes. Plane rides. If you see an influencer hashtagging the plane they're taking, or an air transit trip, or Air Alaska, or whatever it is, that was a free trip. Okay, those are free planes, so you can get hotels, planes, resorts, vacation, clothing, makeup, services, waxing, tanning, photo shoots. Okay, here's a good one for me. So I came from a world where I did a lot of creative photo shoots before I was doing this, and as a photographer. And I would be a professional stylist on a lot of shoots, and a creative director. So I would come up with a concept for a photo shoot. I would find the photographer, the models, and the clothing for the shoot, and I would style it, right? So I come from that background and have knowledge of this. Everyone donates their time for a creative photo shoot because they just want to be creative and maybe get published, or maybe get publicity or notoriety or whatever it may be, okay? Free. So a lot of the photographers you see me tagging, I did not pay for, because A, they like maybe the project I'm working on. So some photographers, they feel really passionate about body positivity or about an idea or getting to express that or try that, especially when all they have to do is show up with their camera. They don't have to put any work into finding models or hair or makeup or anything, right? So that's called a creative photo shoot. Sometimes there's collaborations. So I guess what I'm getting at is, yeah, those photo shoots I haven't paid for because we all work and collaborate together. So everyone just donates time. So the photographers, the makeup artists, the hair, clothing. Okay, let me tell you a few blogger tricks. For clothing, either you can pull them from stores, and pulling them means that you borrow them and you style them, and after the photo shoot, you return them. Now that's what I do with a lot of my stuff, because, I mean, who's got the money to fucking buy all this stuff and always be trending? Not me, okay? True tea. Now, some bloggers will also purchase clothing and then return it. I've never done that. A lot of photographers do that as well, because sometimes you just don't have the time to build the relationship with the company to borrow it to then bring it back. It's just so much damn hassle. And then there's a third way. This is what I do a lot. I pitch companies. I say, I have this photo shoot coming up on this day with this many people. I'm looking for this kind of product to go with this theme. So if it's body positivity and I'm doing a boudoir shoot, I'm shooting in lingerie, and I want to promote the curves are beautiful and that's my messaging, that's what I send to the company along with my media kit, and then we bring companies on board to promote that message. And that could be up to 10 companies, but that can take months anyways, okay? So all that stuff is free. You can get studio rentals, what can't you get for free? I feel like is the better question. What can't you get? If you can think of a way to pitch something And pitch by I mean is if you can come up with an idea of why they should work with you on this and give it to you for free, you can get anything you want for free in this industry. And I don't want this to come off as like people are just greedy getting whatever they can for free, because there's a lot of work that also goes into it to get these items, because you don't just show up and get to enjoy it. Like, it's a job. You need to be working. You need to show your followers that you need to be taking photos, doing photography, blogging, creating content. Like, there's a lot that goes into it. There was a lot that went into it to secure that deal. Maybe that was messaging through Instagram and then emailing them and taking a couple weeks to come up with how this was going to work and what each party was going to get out of it. And that's just coming up into the date where you actually secure the product or whatever it is. And then you have the after follow-up of everything that happened. So yeah, yes, bloggers and content creators get a lot of stuff for free, but they work fucking hard. Like, they work really hard, okay? So we need to give them that credit as well. But I think there is this illusion that they just live all these fabulous lives and, like, you know, they're all so wealthy, but that's just not the case. That's just the smoke and mirrors of Instagram. I'm trying to think of other things. Groceries, food and groceries. Yeah, you can get groceries for free. Oh my God, there's everything. Like, literally everything. Here, just the best camera equipment, cameras. Fuck, I bet you can get a puppy for free. You can probably get a vet for free. You just have to find the right vet. Websites. Okay, here's my point. You can get everything for free if you know how to pitch it, but you better be prepared to put in the work for it as well, okay? Yeah. Oh my God, this is crazy. I almost feel like I'm like exposing everything. I'm just like, I'm spilling the tea everywhere and I'm just exposing it all. But I feel like some of you already know this, or I hope you do. Award show free. Another thing is, if you see an influencer in a change room saying, oh, I'm just shopping for this, like, how does this look? Yeah, they're probably not shopping. They're either getting it for free or they're getting it lent to them. A lot of people that you see wearing certain outfits on a red carpet or on the runway or at a photo shoot, I know at least 50% didn't buy them. I at least know for like special events and stuff, a lot of them are dressed. Like, I've been dressed for events. So say I have a gala, okay? And I tell a company that I have a gala and I need a gown for it. They will lend me that gown or they will give it to me for free. And I would say, hey, I'll do a story for you, or I will do an Instagram post of me in the gown at the gala. Free. Theater tickets. So anything around entertainment, anything that needs to be promoted, okay? Theater tickets, concerts, events, music festivals. Free. When you see bloggers at like, usually at concerts and stuff, it's always look at the hashtag on the bottom. Usually the hashtag on the bottom will tell you if they have a custom hashtag for that company or where they are, that's because it was free. That's literally the best advice I can give you. Not everyone will do that, but yeah, if they have special hashtags, not just like generic ones, but they're the hashtag of the company, of the campaign, it was free and they're promoting it. If you guys have any questions, put them below, please. Message me on Instagram and I can give you more examples of what's free, what's not, what's going on. And we can just have more authentic conversations like this if that's what you want. I guess like to me, I'm just so used to all of this. I just forget that maybe some people aren't aware of it. It's like in movies. You know when you see someone driving in a car in a movie and they're like really showing the front logo of a car? That company paid to be in that movie to have that shot. I don't know how much they paid, but they paid. Think about it. You see someone put down like they're like drinking a Coca-Cola and they like put it down. That's product placement. They got paid. Coca-Cola paid them to have that shot. Same within TV shows. Same with magazines. Okay, a lot of magazines, you think they're writing an article about trends for spring, but really those companies probably paid them to promote those products they're talking about. Mic drop. Okay, do you see what I'm getting? Everything has a price. Everything can be negotiated. It just depends on what your worth is to a company and value and what you bring to the table. And that's just the honest truth. So that is my story on free ship bloggers get. I bet you they probably get free airplanes too. Yeah. I already said airplanes, but I mean like private jets. Fashion shows. It's fucking crazy. This is actually so crazy. So crazy. Okay, yeah, like, link, subscribe, comment below. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I guess we can make more like this. I just never really thought my audience would be into this or this is where my brand was going, but I mean, I got a ton of insider knowledge as I'm sitting here. I'm like, I'm so cool, look at me. What the fuck? Anyways, like, subscribe, blah, blah. I hope you liked it. Bye.